Sonic is building momentum.
Alright, how's it going guys, and welcome to today's video. So today, as you can tell by the intro, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can edit faster on controller, giving you some tips and tricks to improve your editing and the editing speed, and how you can be more consistent with your edits in Fortnite. So yeah, hope you guys go on to enjoy the video. Drop a like if you do, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let's get into the video. Alright, so the first tip I'd recommend is choosing the right edit binds for you. So I'd recommend using double edit binds. If you don't know what double edit binds is, it's basically where you have a different edit bind to your confirm bind. So you have two different binds for editing and confirming. So you guys can see I use that. I use touchpad for my edit and I use circle for my confirm. So I have two different binds, so I can click them a lot faster and I don't have to click the same button, keep spamming that, and I might mess up my edits a lot more. So I definitely recommend using double edit binds. It makes things a lot faster. If I had, for example, my touchpad as my edit and my touchpad as my confirm as well, it wouldn't be as good because I'd just be spamming that and it might have a slight delay, and it just wouldn't be as fast really. Double edit binds are much quicker because you can press two different buttons at once with your different fingers and you can just do it nearly instantly. So it makes things a lot quicker, and I definitely recommend using them. I know some people like to use L3 as their edit bind, which is pretty good if you use Xbox, because obviously there's no touchpad. I recommend touchpad because I feel like that just works well for me. I prefer it. It depends what you guys prefer. But yeah, that's just the first tip, and let's get into the second one. Alright, secondly, this one is very important, and most of you guys probably do use this, but you want to have a different edit bind to your switch mode. So for example, if my switch mode, as you can see, is circle, because obviously I click circle to pull out my builds. If I also had circle as edit, I would have a delay with my edits, so it wouldn't be instant edits. And this is pretty an obvious tip, but I thought I'd chuck it in here anyway because some people still use this, and if you still use this, then your editing is never really going to be that fast because you have a delay when you go to edit. So make sure you just have a different switch mode and edit bind. You don't use the same bind for them because you will have a delay, and I definitely don't recommend it. So yeah. Thirdly, I'd recommend sorting out your reset bind. So as you guys can see, I use R1 for my reset. I used to use R3 for my reset. That is the default reset edit bind, and it was okay, but I saw some other players switch to R1 and it works so much faster. Like, it's so much better, trust me. I don't know how people still edit with R3. It makes things a lot slower, and my editing has got so much faster, especially with wall edits. So as you can see, my editing just feels a lot more consistent, and especially with these wall edits, as you can see, like when you're resetting them and all that, you know, you want to be quick as possible with these edits. And yeah, it's definitely really important if you're in like box fights and somebody's in there. You maybe like take the wall and you want to, you know, maybe get a nice shot like this, like that. You want to reset really quick and then do like that. You want to reset for that one. You know, it's just really good to have you know, a good reset bind, because for those situations, if you still use R1 or something, it's not really going to be as efficient and as effective, because it's not really, I wouldn't recommend it. I recommend using something like R1 or L1. That's what all the top controller players seem to use. Something like that I'd recommend using. But obviously it's all about just messing around and finding the right edit binds for you. That's just really important, and yeah, it's really important that you have the right reset bind. With my reset bind as well, I'm just going to show this real quick. You can see I can actually catch myself without falling. So that's really good to practice. So once you find your right edit bind, if you can do that, then you've probably got a really good edit bind, and it shows that you are pretty fast with your edits if you can catch yourself like that. And yeah, before I switched to R1 reset, I couldn't be able to do this because I couldn't reset the floor quick enough. I also found switching binds quite easy to get used to. Usually when you switch binds, it takes a few days to get used to, and it takes a lot of practice obviously because it's all muscle memory, this game, and switching binds is really difficult to get used to. But when I switched to R1 reset, it took me like less than a day to get used to. I found it really easy to get used to, and I got used to it really quickly. It's definitely worth it though. As you can see here, my resets, I can reset the wall, stop the ramp from falling, or stop the fall from falling, as you can see. So yeah, that's another good way to test your edit speed and all that. So just finding a good reset bind is just really important, and yeah, let's get into the next tip. Another tip as well is to find the right edit sensitivity. So say now your X and Y is 0.75, you can go to your edit mode sense, and I personally play in quite low one. What I do is I slowly increase my edit sensitivity every single day. So I'll put up like that much every day. I'll put up like 0.004 every single day, just to slowly get quicker with my edits, because it's really good if you can get used to high sensitivity. Because if you have a really low edit sensitivity, you know, you're going to be like dragging your analog stick across, and it's going to be really slow when you're editing. So if you can get used to a high sense, it's definitely worth it, because your edits can be a lot faster. Yeah, it's just a lot better to have, really. So I'd recommend finding a good edit sense, and if you struggle to play the high sense, which I kind of used to do, but I just slowly increase mine every day, which I recommend you do as well. So just slowly increase it, and once you get to a pretty high edit sense, I'd probably keep it at that. And just when you get faster with wall editing especially, it's really good, and I definitely recommend finding the right sensitivity for you. So the final tip I'd give is practicing on edit courses. Now this is a really good edit course I'd recommend. This is Raider464's edit course. You probably know who he is. He's probably the fastest editor in Fortnite. If you don't know who he is, you can search him up, but his edits are so fast. And this is a edit course that he actually made. It's got a big variety of edits. It's got like the edit downs for there. It's got simple edits and really advanced ones. As you can see, the advanced ones are like all over there. There's a few over there as well, but these ones are quite simple. You got simple wall edits, you got simple stair edits, you got the reset wall and then re-edit them. Edits there. You probably saw me do that in the intro, where you edit the stair and then the wall. So they're quite simple edits, and it's just got like a big variety of edits. And I'll show you this as well. If you come over here, you can practice your wall edits, and there's like little targets, so you can practice your editing on these. Getting used to your new binding or whatever, it's a good way to practice. Or just practice your edits anyway if you're getting used to new sensitivity, or you just want to practice and get better at editing. I'd recommend doing stuff like that. So as you can see, like it starts quite simple. These are just simple double edits for here, and then you got really advanced ones over here. You got like the flip the stair and then edit through the floor. That's not really too difficult though, but they should get harder. So it's a good way to practice and build your confidence with editing. You start off with the easy ones and then try the more difficult ones as you get more confident and better with your edits. And it's a really good way to practice. This is another good one I like to use. This is what I use when I first switch my reset bind. It's just a good way to practice your edits and resets on your walls. So it's a really good one to do. But yeah, it's got everything. You can use this code, or you can search up some other ones on YouTube, just edit courses. I'd recommend practicing a lot of them. That's a really good way to get more consistent with your edits and just practice them overall. So I definitely recommend doing edit courses for the final tip. Oh yeah, and I have one final tip as well. So this is really important. I definitely recommend using this. This has helped me so much over the past few days when I switched to this. So if you don't have this on already, where is it now? It's auto open doors. Whatever you do, turn that on. Trust me. If you don't have that on, it's going to be really difficult. So make sure you turn that on, because when you go to edit these, when a lot of people go to edit this and they accidentally edit a door. So when you go to edit just go to edit that. A lot of the time I do this as well. I just accidentally edit a door, and it really messes me up if I'm trying to, like, you know, if I'm in like a box fight and I want to get out of the box, I accidentally edit like that. I just did it then. So if you don't have auto open doors on, if you, like, sometimes it'll open the door without you even like knowing you made the edit. Just like that, it just does it instantly. So make sure you have auto open doors on, because if you make that mistake, you'll walk through the door pretty much immediately, and sometimes you pretty much won't even realize you made the mistake of the edit on the wall. So make sure you have auto open doors on, because it's a really useful setting to have. It's another thing I like to practice is just tilting up, practicing your edits on those walls. If you're about to play some scrims or something, that's a really good way to warm up, practice your edits and turtling. And yeah, it's a really good way to be more, you know, consistent with your edits. So I recommend practicing them a lot more. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Drop a comment like what sort of videos you'd like to see. I might start doing like more tutorial videos if you guys enjoy these. So let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.